No matter how many third world haters are brought in by this monster, America will survive. You see, the white man is a quiet man and a peaceful man. And right now, the white man is very, very quiet and very, very peaceful. And like many dictators before him, Barack Obama thinks the white man will remain quiet and subdued forever. Hitler made that mistake. Hitler boasted that his supermen, his Hitler Youth, would easily wipe the floor with the G.I. Joes that were being sent over, with inferior equipment, by the way, tanks that blew up on impact. But you see, it was every man who defeated Superman. It was the white man again who defeated Superman in World War II. And let me tell you something else. You push the white man only so far, you're going to have a reaction like you've never seen. Now, right now, there's no reaction. Right now, the jerks are walking around like it's yesterday. Like suddenly it's life with father. We read today that the corrupt criminal Obama administration is letting the Department of Criminal Security bringing in, with free transportation, children of immigrants from 3 Central American countries, free transportation, and a special refugee parole program, criminals, with a special resettlement assistance and permanent residency program. Now, why would he be doing that? Why would these children be brought in? Do we need them for any reason? They're going to get a free education, food stamps, medical care, living expenses, even though their parents came here illegally. Why would the State Department do this to us? Well, it's the same State Department and executive branch that just sold America down the river to Iran. A deal that could only be done not by the equivalent of, let us say, Chamberlain. You see, Chamberlain, many of you don't even remember who he is. That's okay. British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain wanted peace. And he wanted peace at all costs with Hitler. You see, Hitler was on the rise. And in 1938, the English wanted to avoid war at all costs. They had lost so many of their boys in World War I. They couldn't take it anymore. They didn't want to fight. Hitler wanted to fight real badly, just like Iran is looking for a fight. And so Chamberlain acted out of a belief that he was going to avoid a greater evil. He was not thinking of his place in history. He was not a narcissist lunatic who hated his country. Chamberlain was thinking of the Britain that he loved and the British men that he loved. A Britain that was disarmed, exhausted, and vulnerable. Now we have a president here acting out not of a love for America in his deal with Iran or flooding America with illegal aliens. He actually thinks he's replicating Nixon's historic opening of China. That would be one positive way to look at it. Some would say he's actually enabling Iran in order to diminish the Western powers. But let's take the positive look. Let's just say that this man in the White House thinks that he's a Nixon opening up the doors with Iran, and that he will secure his place in history by permitting Iran to develop nuclear weapons. Here is a man, Obama, dealing from a position of strength, which he refused to use. You see, the sanctions that were put on that criminal regime have actually hurt that criminal regime in Iran. And the falling oil prices added to Iran's vulnerability. They were weak. And instead of using the sanctions to pursue his original promise that Iran would not get the bomb, which this liar in the White House said many times, he has changed the game.